Hi everybody! Before we get into today's video, let's have a quick moment to say thank you to today's sponsors, World of Warships. If you click the link in the description below, you can download and play the game for free, and if you use code BOOM, you also get a free welcome package. So go do that and see the trailer, and then we get into the video. That was like the coolest trailer I've ever seen in my entire life. Link in the description, but now let's get into the video. Hi everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to do something that I've been wanting to do for a really long time. Inspired by Graham Stephan, obviously, who I've been watching a lot lately. I'm going to show you how I accomplish this beautiful facial makeup, but also calculating how much money I spend on makeup monthly and yearly, and yeah, stay tuned because the answer is shocking. No, I'm kidding, but it's interesting at least. I think it's really interesting. I'm saving for a house, so it's interesting to know which cost I can cut down on to maybe accomplish the house a little bit sooner. So I don't think I have anything else to say before we get into the video, so let's just get into it. Here you have my beautiful sunburned face, who I'm trying to make look like this sunburned face, yes. During summer, what I use for my face is this Counter palette from Kat 1D. This is the only thing I use. I use no foundation or anything like that. I have my face cream, and then I have this. So this one is 540 Swedish crowns, and every year I think I buy 3 of them, because you can buy just one of the colors, but I use like that one, and that one, so I have to kind of buy a new one for that. So it's 540 Swedish crowns times 3, which makes 1,620 Swedish crowns or $191 for this. But I use it daily and I totally think it's worth it. It's the best thing for me. It matches my colors the best, I think, so let's go ahead and apply it. I used the banana color to cancel out like anything blue underneath my eyes. Then so it looks like a mess right now, especially since I'm sunburned, but we're gonna fix it. So I take the brighter color and I put it on top. Then I take the same one with the other brush. I take this one. Now, when we made it as blended as we can, I take the brightest color to like shape my face. That's why it's called Counter. So I take it and I just make like the counter on my face. Look how much only this product did. It did so much just for a little powder, so that's my first step. This one I must have in my makeup collection. And then to make it a little bit more glowy, because I love glow, I go ahead and I use this one, Isadora Isadora bronzing powder. So I use that one, I use this one, that's the shade 44. That's the one that's like the least orange. I think it fits my face good. This one I buy one a year most likely, like barely one a year, and it is 169 Swedish crowns, which is around $20. So one of these every year. The next product that I use that is a must-have in my collection is this, the Balm Hot Mama. It is a blush. Especially now when the e-girl look is trendy, I love this one, but I don't buy a new one like in a long time. I know the other one I had for like 4 years, but for the sake of it, let's say that I buy one every other year. So this one was 199 crowns, so divided in half, that will be 99.5 Swedish crowns per year, which is $11.7. So I just use this to make my face a little bit more alive. And depending on how much like an e-girl I feel like, I put it on my nose too. And I take this brush to blend it out. Then we move on to highlighter, and I usually use the Balm highlighter too, but I haven't bought a new one in a while, and I noticed I had this laying around at home, so I let my niece play with it, so it's a little messy. But this one has really nice colors. It's from Anastasia Beverly Hills, but I bought it like seriously 3 years ago, so I'm not counting that. And this is like that's good. Like if you don't want to waste money on makeup because maybe you want to buy a house, I don't know, then just look in your drawers. I have probably a lot laying around in my drawers. I mix the white one with the pink one, depending on what I feel like. So I think that's a pretty cute base. And of course we have to count the pencils that I'm using though. So the pencils that I use, or the brushes, it's called brushes. So these ones were, these brushes were 365 Swedish crowns, but I do not buy them very often, and that's bad, you should. But let's say I buy one every 3 years. So if we calculate that, it will be 120 Swedish crowns per year for the brushes, which is $14 for a year for the brushes. And I think if you have bad skin, switch them out more often. Like I clean them every once in a while, but I probably should clean them more often. But my skin is good anyway, so I'm lucky. So yeah, that's that. Now when we're done with the base, I usually want to set it, so I'm gonna set it with my NYX Professional Makeup Setting Spray. This one, no. Yeah, this one they actually sent to me, so thank you NYX Professional Makeup, but I do buy them, and I buy like 4 a year, I think, most likely around 4 a year. So they are, yeah, they are 109 Swedish crowns per bottle, but I buy like around 4 at least. So that will be 436 Swedish crowns, which is around $51 for the setting spray each year. So let's use it. And yes, the Beauty Blender is also a must-have in my collection. The Beauty Blender is 195 Swedish crowns, but I don't buy it very often, so it will be like once at 3 years, which is also pretty bad. But yeah, so for that one, it will be 64 Swedish crowns, which is like $7.50 per year. So now we move on to the eyebrow pencil. I like this one from Kat Von D, the Kat Von D Signature Brow Pencil. So I'm just filling in my brows and brushing them out. The eyebrow pencil is 249 Swedish crowns, and I do buy it quite often. It ends fast, so it's like 3 times a year. That calculated together will be 747 Swedish crowns, which is $88. Let's go. I have a new technique for my eyebrows now. I first draw them upwards and then outwards, probably because that's like what's modern right now. Today also I colored my eyebrows today, so they look a little extra dark, not really fitting my hair color, but whatever. So that's how I do them. But NYX also sent me another thing, this eyebrow like no, not eyebrow mascara, but eyebrow gel that's called Control Freak, which they sent me, but thank you so much, NYX Professional Makeup. But I will for sure buy this again, and it is 99 Swedish crowns, which translates to 11.7 American dollars, yes. So this one I put on like this. It gives this full look for the eyebrows that's modern or popular right now, but I tone it down a little bit by doing this. A little bit. Now let's move over to eyeshadow, and this one I've been using for a year, no, 2 years probably, I don't know, maybe it's a year now. I will use it for another year. So for this one I calculated it was 564 Swedish crowns, but I will probably use it for 2 years, so that makes it 282.5 Swedish crowns for a year, which is $33.3. And I love this one. So I just apply it with my fingers. I start with the white color all over the lid. This part of my makeup I hate doing on video, but it's the eyeliner, and I usually buy one of these like every other year, and they are 75 Swedish crowns, which is, well, it is 37.5 Swedish crowns a year, which will be $4.4 a year. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this somehow. My new favorite thing to do with the eyeliner is to just draw a thin line on top of my head. On top of my eyelids, of course. I constantly keep using like my brushes to blend the makeup throughout my whole makeup routine. Pro tip, I think. Then we move on to the mascara, and this is my all-time favorite. I use it so much. I think I might buy around 3 per year, and they are 129 Swedish crowns, which translates to, added together, that will be 387 Swedish crowns, aka $45.6 per year. I'm totally no patient at all, so I spill a lot on my mascara, and these things I am not counting into my makeup routine, but they are Q-tips, and I use them a lot to just remove excess makeup. We're getting closer. Now, do you see what's missing? I think the only thing that's missing is my lip pencil. This one also NYX Professional Makeup sent to me, but I will for sure buy another one. I used something similar before, so thank you. And I'm going to apply this. I overline my lips. This is like my perfect lip liner color. Oh, I forgot to tell you what it cost. So it cost 59 Swedish crowns, which is, I will probably buy like once a year or even less, but yeah, 59 crowns. That is $7 per year. So I just do a little overline like that, and then I use my Lush Honey Trap lip balm. This one is 199 crowns, and I don't buy it very often, but probably like once a year, barely. So it is 199 Swedish crowns, and that's $14 for this one. Oh, I think that looks really pretty. And that's pretty much my makeup look. I take the setting spray again when I'm done and you spray all over. And I take my brush to just wipe out any of the products that might be in my hair. So that's my full face of makeup, the routine I have right now in 2021. Let's zoom in and show you. You can still see my natural burnt face a little bit underneath it, but also I added the extra... Oh my god, can I speak today? Also, I added the extra blush, so I think it looks super cute. I love this. This is my favorite makeup look. Super simple, easy, quick, and I love not wearing foundation because it looks way more natural, but I can almost only do that in the summer. I can't do that in the winter. Sometimes I get so dark circles underneath my eyes. But yeah, super close up. Let's add all of that together now and see how much money is my makeup routine really. Like, how much money do I spend every month on my makeup routine? Drum roll. It is 4,239.5 Swedish crowns every month for my makeup routine, which translates to $499.6 every year. It's not that bad. If you translate that to months, it will be 353.3 Swedish crowns per month and $41.6 per month. Like, that's not that bad for this nice makeup routine, and it's taken me quite long time to find these perfect products that I love using. So I don't know, it's great. But you're probably noticing that this video is a little bit longer. Yes, that is because I am a victim. I'm such a victim from all the goddamn influencers, from all the goddamn bloggers, YouTubers, Twitchers, I don't know, everything. TikTokers. If they try to sell me something, yeah, I'm there. So I have a couple of other products that I feel like I need to show you because I have bought them within a year. And these are products that, well, some of them I still use, and some of them, I don't think any of them are really necessary. Let's start with the most necessary to the least, okay? So, well, my skincare routine. This one maybe doesn't really, this one really doesn't really fit into this category of stuff that I buy that I don't need, but I don't know. I could just buy a super cheap, you know, Nivea cream on Ica, and that's good. This bad boys I use every night and morning, and I wash my face with this. It is 555 Swedish crowns, but I do buy like 2 sets of these every year, so that will be 1,110 Swedish crowns a year, which translates to $130 per year. So, but I think I kind of like it. Hope my skin will thank me in the future for these. I really hope so. God. You never know. Then, like I mentioned earlier, I do use some eyebrow color to color my eyebrows. I just did that today. The eyebrow color I buy like once a year, not so often at all. It's 119 Swedish crowns, and that translates to $14. Yeah. It's also, I think that, I mean, my eyebrows are lacking color naturally, but I still think that it usually causes me more trouble than happiness when I use that thing. Like I said earlier, maybe not the most necessary thing in my makeup bag, but during winter, I do like to have some CC cream to take away all my dark circles underneath my eyes. So this one is Lumine CC cream, the palest color. And I use it in winter. I buy like once per year because they do go bad after a year when you open them. So this one, the CC cream, is 159 Swedish crowns, and that translates to $18.8. I could live without it. I definitely could live without it. Then we have something that also causes me probably more problems than it causing me any luck or happiness. Fake eyelashes. Oh, I don't buy too many of them. I do like to use them if there's a special occasion, but it takes so long to put them on, especially since I'm not used to putting them on. It takes so long to put them on. I buy maybe 4 of these packs a year, let's say that. I love the tiny little glue that comes with this one, so that's why I buy that. I calculated this for 4 packs. It will be 364 Swedish crowns, which is $42.9 every year for fake eyelashes. Another thing I could live without is this lip gloss. For example, like I buy stuff like this all the time, lip glosses. This one is so sticky you can barely not even touch the product, like it's so sticky. I use it very seldom. Like I don't understand the point of lip gloss really. I'm sorry. I love it when it's on, but it's like your hair gets stuck to it and you don't want to go outside with this, and then you can't kiss with it, and it just is so sticky. Oh, it's so sticky, and you don't want this in your makeup bag because it will make everything else sticky. This is 200 Swedish crowns, which translates to $23.6. I definitely would have had a better life without this. I'm sorry. Now we move on to the most embarrassing things out of all of these, which is products that I've been sold on the internet from influencers and TikTokers. Let's start with this machine. Oh no, this is not good. All Swedish influencers live for this. I'm sorry, but I'm not just meant to be an influencer. I'm sorry. This one is not good for your skin. I feel like after I used this, I got like 10 new birthmarks, like all over. I don't know, they just appeared after I started using this. Also, I got pimples. I don't know, it's not good. I don't think it smells very good either. It feels like you're like putting it feels like you're putting something that's bad for you in your nose, you know, and breathing some bad air. I don't know. I think it makes you look unnatural too. I don't know. I'm sorry, Tan Rebel, but it's just not my thing. And you know what? There's a quote when you get this product, and this is like a warning sign. Don't use products that has a cringe quote when you get them home. Don't use the products that has a cringe quote when you open the package. This product quote that they had was something in the lines of make sure you always look tan if you're gonna run into your ex. I don't know, I'm gonna find the goddamn quote and show you. It's so cringe, and what, you wanna look tan for your ex? Why? Then we have something else. This one too had like a goddamn quote when you opened it up. I don't remember what the quote was. X/. Oh, I wish I should have shown you before I started this, but I used it like 3 times, and one time something happened to my eyelid and I still have some red spot on my eyelid. Since it's meant to make your eyelashes grow, and it's totally a thing. Like I was working as social worker. Is that what it is? Like when you're social, like, yeah, I worked in an old folks home, and the ladies or men that wanted eye drops, their eyelashes got really long. So there's something that can make your eyelashes grow. I don't know, this is not for me. This one totally made my eyelash have some reaction, and it wasn't good. It made my eyelashes grow too, but it's also made me have some reaction. I don't know. I also bought like the eye patches underneath for that, and the eye patches I used up, but also was like completely unnecessary. You could just instead use cucumber. It's the same effect, like cold cucumbers underneath your eyes. It has the same like calming effect. I promise you, just use that. So I forgot to tell you what these were. The tan revel machine was 599 Swedish crowns, which translates to $70.65, and the X-Lash package was 782 Swedish crowns, and it translates to 92.28 euro American dollars, yes. We're almost done. One last thing I ordered because I saw it on goddamn TikTok. It was a thing and it actually works. I'm not gonna say anything bad about this. It actually works. It is these ones, Dr. Yart. I decided I wanted to become a skincare guru or something, so I bought like the whole start pack of his things, like serum. I don't even know how you use these things, but I bought them and I tried them, and I don't know, to be honest, it didn't do anything for me. I already have good skin, it doesn't matter. But what I was most excited about was these two things. There was like camo drops and color correcting treatment. So these ones actually make your face blend into one color. So if you have like dark circles underneath your eyes, it takes it away. The problem with this product is that it's very sticky. If you put any makeup on top of it, I feel like it goes away. Like it's just unnecessary to have on. So I used it like in winter sometimes when I didn't want to wear any other makeup, but I think it made me look a little yellow. And the same thing with this one. Like I prefer these ones if you want to try it. I think it's worth to try, but these ones were the best ones to me. The drops, these ones, that was like cakey to me. I don't know. So yeah, but if you wanna, like maybe if you're a guy and you want something subtle, you could try it to remove like dark circles, but it didn't really work for me. And this whole package of stuff that I got was 908 Swedish crowns, which translates to 107 American dollars. If we now take this and add it up to a total, I don't even want a drum roll for this one, okay? It becomes 4,241.4 Swedish crowns, which translates to 499.33 American dollars, which is pretty much the same thing as my makeup routine cost. So all the shit that I buy and don't use and don't need adds up to the same as my normal makeup routine. Damn it, all the Swedish goddamn influencers that make me buy these things. I don't know, I think it's fun to try and I'm not dying, but I mean, I'm not starving is what I'm trying to say, but it's unnecessary. And especially since I want to buy a house, I think that this is teaching me, don't buy unnecessary makeup, okay? That's teaching me that at least, okay? So the total now, if you calculate everything together, will be 8,480.9 Swedish crowns, which translates to 998.93 American dollars. So if you take that monthly, it will be 706.7 Swedish crowns, so around 700 Swedish crowns a month for like makeup, and that will be like around $83 a month for makeup. It's not that bad, and like I said, I'm not starving, but I could totally do with half and only go for my makeup routine. I could totally do with half. So yeah. Oh, worth to mention is that I usually buy these things when they're around 20% off, but I have been checking most things, like what my order was in the mail. So yeah, but some things might be cheaper because I usually get them 20% off. I'm a real professional like discount shopper. I'm so close to becoming, you know, the cougar that I want to be in the future. I already shop with coupons. So that was it for this entire video. I hope you found it interesting, and just as interesting as I found it, because I thought it was pretty cool and necessary to know all these things about how much I spend on makeup. Thank you again, World of Warships, for sponsoring the video. Everybody go check out the link down below in the description if you want to check out World of Warships. Go play it, okay? Tell me if you like it, and also tell me if you like this video, okay? Thank you so much for watching. See you on stream tonight, tomorrow, and every time, okay? Bye!